All right. Good evening. I'm back here again with Final Fantasy VII. Last time we fought our way through the Shinra headquarters and we successfully left Midgar behind, having seen the Shinra president being brutally murdered by an unseen Sephiroth here. Just a few notes here before we get going. I think the whole Midgar section of the start of this game is probably one of the most memorable ones in the entire series. I think there's definitely something about that whole oppressive setting that just tends to worm its way into people's heads and just solidify there and not let go. I think there's a lot of memory and nostalgia wrapped up into that part, and I know it particularly is for me because that's the part I remember much better than the entire rest of the game, to be honest. But it doesn't really take up more time or as much time as you think when you think back on it. I think it's around, probably if you're playing in 60 hertz update rate, around 5 hours. We obviously took a little bit longer here playing in the PAL version with 50 hertz updates, but yeah, for a relatively short section of the game, it's super memorable, and I think that's one of the reasons that this game is so fondly remembered. The insanely strong start of the game. Obviously, that's not the only reason, definitely not, but it's one of the main ones, I think. Either way, with that out of the way, we're gonna jump into the game here. We're gonna skip this last part of the intro here, and we're gonna jump into the game. So, here we are. Time to enter calm. So, this is calm. I wonder if everyone's in there already. Let's hurry over to the inn. Let's go, Cloud. Sure. Yeah, we can go into the inn first. We can explore calm a little bit after we're done here. Let's get straight to the juicy stuff here. Mr. Cloud, your party is waiting for you on the second floor. Right, here we go. Cloud, you're late. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis facing the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he's older than me, and he hardly ever talked about himself. Tifa, being quieter. So I guess that you'd call him a war buddy. We trusted each other. Until one day. One day? After the war, it was soldiers' duty to put down any resistance against the Shinran. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. The game is of new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why'd you say that? I joined soldiers so I could be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a war hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First we will dispose of those creatures, then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sirs, something strange just crashed into our truck. That would be our monster. So, our first look at Sephiroth. And our first look at Sephiroth in battle. I can't do anything here. For him, I can only control Cloud. But yeah, obviously this is a script sequence, just showing exactly how strong Sephiroth is compared to you at this point. Sephiroth's strength is unreal. He's far stronger in reality than any story you might have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. Tifa, again, has nothing to say. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... Little chuckle. What does it matter? Alright, let's go. chat with our buddies here. It's so boring being on watch. You want to do what we always do? Just sit tight, it's your job, right? I'll come and talk to you once in a while, just stick with it. How about you? You keep wandering around here and you'll get into trouble. The Mako smell is pretty bad here. Let's head into town and have a look at them. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. That's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. It's a reunion of childhood pals. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be staying in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We'll leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout. So you others, get some rest. Oh, that's right. You may visit your family and friends. Man, I'm so nervous. How come? Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? I heard Sephiroth was coming and got my camera ready. I want to take a shot of Sephiroth and monster. Take my picture. I don't take pictures with nobodies. Well, first of all, rude. Second of all, yeah, the protagonist. We're gonna have a look at the different houses here around town. Welcome. Hey, aren't you... Have I come here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. Well, Barrett doesn't care about that part. Let's see about this part though. This is my house. It has nothing to do with that incident 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I wanna hear. Okay, so this he wants to hear. Me too, it's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Alright, we'll talk about it. I don't know if you could call it a family. My father died when I was still very young. That's why my mom was living alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes. Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you. Hmm. You look so handsome. So, is this a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down and had a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I think that would be the perfect type for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? You can't cook, right? I was worried sick about how you were doing. Cloud? You know Cloud? Isn't that right, Cloud? I will always be your mother. Let's stop this. So, we've obviously seen parts of that scene before. And Cloud's memory seems to be cutting out here and there. He doesn't really want to remember everything, I think. I'm excited. That's right, don't blow your chance to become a hero. So yeah, white flashes. Obviously there's something going on in Cloud's memory there. Cloud? Did you go into my house? Yeah. I thought you might be home. Cloud? Did you go into my room? Yeah. We'll be respectful of her. Since she's not here, we'll just play a little bit on the piano. Did you play my piano? Just a little. I can read sheet music too, you know? Let's see. Do, re, mi, fi, la. Do, re, mi, so, fa, do. I'm just gonna make a little note of this for no reason at all. Anyway, let's get out of here. No one's home anyway. It seems. Obviously, this is a memory, so there's no real reason to go out around looting either here. We are currently not really doing much here. We do have the preemptive material equipped though. Increases rate of preemptive attacks. Let's go and have a look down here. Anyone home? Oh, you're with the Shinra? Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, it's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra? Soldier? Salsa? Are you going to kill the monsters? Are you going to? Do your best. Do your best. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks, kids. Yeah, we can. No, nothing of interest up there right now. Let's keep moving. Let's have a chat over here. You from Shinra? That's right. Jeez, big-headed young kid. Well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine? I wonder, can we... No, not yet. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. Later in the memory, and later in this telling of the memory. Let's just head up for now instead. Is Shinra getting here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Sengan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense, and she'll be a powerful fighter. I want to see some Shinra techniques. And if you see anything you can use, you might want to incorporate some of my techniques. Well, good luck. Nothing going on in the kitchen. Chat with the innkeeper as well. The whole inn's booked up by Shinra for the night. Cloud? Is it you, Cloud? It must have been 2 years. Say, you've really moved up in the world, being under Sephiroth's command. And here he is again. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. I'm not going to wake you up tomorrow. Let's have a chat with you over here first before we end things. We're short one bed. Indeed. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to make a reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Yeah, let's have a little talk before here. Late again. I was so nervous I couldn't get any sleep. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have made mountain climbing off limits. Oh, so that's Tifa's dad. Think they'd let me take a picture? Yeah, sure, they'll give you the opportunity. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case anything happens. Trust me. I'll be alright then. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. I just happen to be the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't involve you in something like this. And there's no problem if you protect her. let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for our memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Ah, he relents. Cheese. Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. A mega reactor was built in Mount Nibel. The cold air from the mountains of Nibel, it was no different. Here we are. It gets harder from here. Follow me. Let's hurry. The bridge. Oh my. Oh my, that's a long fall. Everything seems to be alright. Can we get back to where we were? These caves are intertwined, just like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, there seems to be one person missing. It may sound cold, but we've got no time to search for him. We can't go back now, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. Travel together in this case means that this me and Sephiroth are likely in the battle here. Have a look at Sephiroth. Revive, restore, earth, fire, lightning, and ice materials, all master that. A couple of all materials for good measure as well. Again, one preemptive material. Let's have a look at this equipment also, just to have a look here. So, the Masamune, a common reoccurring weapon, a gold armlet, and a taupe ring, giving vitality and spirit plus 50. That's a pretty big upgrade, right? Looking at his stats. Vitality 121, spirit was, yeah, 121, so, yeah. Decent defensive opportunity here for him as well. Obviously being level 50 helps as well. Again, we have no control over him here, but it's nice to see him in action, at least. Also gives us a little sneak peek of what our materia can do at a high level here, which is a very neat little touch as well. You could just have you go through here with a level 1 Cloud and Tifa with enemies scaled appropriately, but this sort of helps things. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave. It must be the mega reactor. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the mega reactor was built here. see. So we just go through here for now. Again, this is memory. We can't keep anything, we'll pick up anything. Here though is an interesting piece of lore. Sitting right in the open. And what's this? Mako fountain. Miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. The Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy. This fountain will dry up too. I'm wondering if we have an error with the disk reading here. I think we may have. Jeez. Yeah. Let me see about this. Can we get back to? Oh boy. The dangers of optical media. So it's not struggling to read anymore, but can it recover? Oh boy. No. Alright. Let's give it one more try here. Oh, come on, please. Would be a real shame if it turns out that I have a defective disk at this point. I don't think I've ever had any trouble with this disk before, but obviously things may have gone wrong over the years. Let me do a quick optical inspection here. So there's definitely some wear on it, but I don't see anything that would be so bad that it would totally not be readable at all. I hate to do this, but we may need to retry this whole thing at the beginning here. One last try, I guess. Are we able to get through? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, we may need to sort of speed run this whole thing back again. Actually, I'm not even sure we can reset from this point here. We may need to do a hard reset. Alright, I'm gonna end this section of the stream here, and we're gonna see if we can get this up and running again, and I'll be right back once I've rebooted the machine and see if that helps. And if not, maybe we'll get to this point then. If I have the time problem again and call it the wash for tonight, then I'll need to rethink how I'm going to go about this. For now, let's leave things here, and I'll be right back in a separate session here. So, gonna end the stream, take a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Apologies.